Hello everyone, I am Chester44, also known as Falai, and welcome to this Let's Play of Wildermyth. Last episode, we've gone and cleared out the remaining areas we had to explore around here. Now, it's time for the story to continue and possibly end. We need to scout the deep tunnels, and we can only choose one person for this. Alright, so, who do we choose? I think I'm going to choose Bolly. A risky thing, but we'll see what happens. Oh! A passing pilgrim saves Joya's life. Trekking the narrow summer roads of nowhere, a sudden illness clogs Joya's chest, shoots barbs through his veins, rouses him in the night to kneel, heaving in the dark outside the tent. So far he's pushed through, hoping it would ebb. Instead, it's worsening. Idiot. Yeah, let's camp in this spot. Looks defensible. Bolly sets Joya down, then goes off for firewood, enough to last the night and the following morning. Joya sips from his canteen. Sunset's not yet close. And odd enough, that's when a faith-called pilgrim comes down the road. You're bad off, aren't you, son? Look it. Do you mind if I stoop down and listen to your signs? I think I remember this one. I'm Lig, no one worth fearing, pilgrim of an order that's never been popular, a god who never asked to be. Whoever you are, The pilgrim bends down and places fingers on Joya's pulse, holds a coin before his mouth, then an ear to his upper chest. I've seen symptoms like these, certainly. Your eyes are still clear, that's good. How long have you... 3 days, just 3. Who are you? Yours friend? Well, that man's suffering from egochora, rare disease. Folks get it in summer, a wayward spore. I can treat it, but to cure it is impossible. Well, nearly, I suppose I should say. A little while later. Your potion actually worked. Liggs administered a small elixir made from water and wild barrowbell, as well as some burnt, crushed mushrooms. He told Joya to sleep, and he's been in the tent ever since. He'll need more of this elixir. The rest of his life he'll need it. Egochora leaves husks where happiness was. It's a brutal way to go. You mentioned a cure. And I shouldn't have. It's one of those convenient stories about a miraculous heal-all. Once, long ago, I tried to find it. The journey cost my brother his life. By the time I'd returned, empty-handed, the man it would have healed had already passed. Desperate hearts are reckless. Treat the disease patiently and he'll live longer. No one's deciding how long I live but me. What's the other side of the story? Oh, you're already looking better. Some constitution you must have. Feel a lot better and I thank you. But so tell us both about this cure. Joya... Oh, my God. He mumbles into the fire a moment. Is this the purpose my wandering feet follow? If it is, it must be. I'll trust my feet, I will. Then he meets your eyes again. Our paths brought us all here. Who am I to deny my place? They huddle close to the flames as the pilgrim, Lig, reluctantly describes a distant place, a harrowing guardian, a legendary restorative. And in summary, since you seem set on seeking it out, please, let me accompany you. It's clear to me that I was put in your path for this holy duty. You'll need the elixir regardless, and I can teach you to make it. So they sleep there that night and set out the next day. Okay, so it's gonna be Joya, Bolly, and Belry. No, Joya, Bolly, and... We'll make it... Dunbar or Sen? Dunbar or Sen? Jesus, 86. I'm gonna send Sen with them. And you know what? We'll have Dunbar go in here. Seems a little riskier, but okay. We'll see what happens. You're going... not far. I've never met the Holy Pilgrim. Over the course of the journey, the disease hasn't left Joya's body. but his health has returned, little by little, with the elixir Liggs brewed. You're a pilgrim of the Wandering Church, aren't you? I do apologize if I'm prying. I meant no disrespect. Your cheeks look less sunken. Glad to see you eating. They're nearing their destination, an ancient shrine to the sea where the fabled restorative is said to be housed. I remember this forest. It's been all my life and I haven't returned, so it's almost like he's alive again. My brother. Night knocks them off their knees. A short, salty dinner, a stiff drink and a draught of medicine. Sleep. They wake to mill in the cold dawn, achy and oddly anxious. You asked me yesterday, Joya, about being a pilgrim. Yeah, but if you... My brother and I told you we went after the cure together? Well, the man we were set on retrieving it for, he was our father. In failing, I lost them both. I was overcome with, so many feelings. Guilt, mostly, that I'd led my brother, Lusbor. I'd led Lusbor to his death. And for nothing. In the end, it was for nothing. A great cosmic joke. They pack up their camp in quiet and set out again. My brother rushed in, perhaps, though he could take on anything. Anyway, I dropped my heart in a well of hatred. I'll spare you those evil blank stories. But I met my pilgrim one day. Glenna, she was called. One of Dale's wanderers. Dale, our god, our goddess. Dale. Come, what? You know what? We've seen this story before. Okay. Guardian's dead. Okay. So once again, we come to the point where it's like, healing Joya or restore Lig's brother. Even though we restored Lig's brother last time, what we know happens is he will end up joining us. Selfish as it is, he has come to terms with his, with the loss of his brother, so we'll use it to heal Joya this time. Joya lifts the crystal off its altar. It threads his knuckles with spirals of light. I've never seen anything quite like that. The light feels damp. Do I just try thinking it? The illness, then the cure. Is that really all you can suggest? What does thinking it even mean? Joya holds the crystal close. He visualizes his own insides, or tries to. Pretends to see the illness, green and hairy among the red arches of his chest. For some reason, then, he imagines a scouring wave. It becomes true in him like a memory. Salt and water, chill and churning as the earth deep down moves, lurching wildly and massively and silent. The crystal in his hands fountains light. Coarse seawater seems to rush in his system. The brilliance overflows around them until, in another instant, it drains away. The crystal has dissolved to nothing. A briny mist clings to the air. Joya? Are you... Not sure. At least I'm alive. Just then a hungry growl emerges from the shadows beyond the Gorgon remains. It's echoed by a second unseen mouth. You hear that? Is it more of them? Get behind us! 2 gobblers. Yeah, we can deal with these. Should be relatively easy. You head forward, just chop it. Easy. Joya is wounded, apparently. Bully, you go ahead, shock that thing. And it's dead. Nice and easy. Hey, Sen leveled up. I'll take it. Alright, Sen's a brown... Okay, Trinket Hunter. Gain a 30% chance to find an extra augment at the end of every mission. That's new. Hardiness, Blood Rage, Broad Slice. I like the idea of Trinket Hunter. Sure. And Ring of Faith for extra health. Who could use more health? I'm gonna give it to Dunbar. Considering where he's going, he might need it. Those what killed our guardian, do you think? Kind of surprising. I like what they did with the place. Pretty atmospheric, a blue-lit corpse. You ready to get out of here, Lig? I'm already moving. They file from the cave, each shuffling through their own thoughts. Lusbor, I'm sorry. We got what we came for, just too late to save Father. Our family met hard fates. We'll come back and move him if you like. Carry him to a better place of rest. Would you? I'd appreciate that. Somewhere in the sun, at least. Somewhere he can feel sun, rain, and breeze. They mark their way out, making sure those who return can find Lig's brother. The forest smells sweeter than before. Camp that night is on the edge of the woods. You look good, Joya. If you feel like it, we'll forego the elixir. We can try that, thank you. Lig sleeps early. Joya and Boli stay up to watch the fire fade into its embers. Boli, you know, when I held that crystal, I got this weird sensation. Something happened long ago. There were queens in cities, and an empire beneath the sea. Gorgons. We were betrayed by... I don't know, it's weird. The miracle magic came from the ocean. You're all better, yeah? That ego short thing, it's done? Yeah, feels like it. I can hear it in your voice. I'm glad. Never knew how glad I'd be, to know things weren't ending. The disease's vestiges are wiped and gone from Joya's body. In fact, the cure has left him stronger. From time to time, he'll dream of a world beneath the sea. He'll wake in a well of blue, bottomless sorrow until he recognizes the sky. A Silverhorn Hunter. Wisdom. Alright, well, not really much else to do here. I mean, I guess you guys can go prepare some Tier 3 defenses. You guys can also do the same. As we just gotta wait here. Apparently, the scouting the deep tunnels is going to take a long time. Long enough that we're gonna have another Calamity card. Jeez. Okay, so you finished some more defenses. You guys, I guess you can go finish up the defenses there, too. Okay, the Chastised. I think we'll cancel that one. These others I don't think are going to come up, so we'll be fine. Some pretty powerful things, though. I mean, we're passing time. There you go, you passed some defenses. Alright, you three build some more Tier 3 defenses, you may as well. Okay, you've done a bit. You 5, go ahead, prepare some Tier 3 defenses here, because it's at least something that can be done. Otherwise, we're basically just waiting. Okay, I think he's almost done, so go ahead and finish up. There we go. Yeah, still no sign. Dunba's competent enough. Still, it's a long time for anyone to be gone, especially down there. Do we take a look ourselves? I'm saying we need to think about what happens if... Hide your lantern. See that? Out of the black fathoms, a red star swims towards them. Is it him? It's someone. Later, the sun must feel good. Ask the parched field how rain feels. Ask the chained wolf about the joy of running free. One thing I'll say. Our enemy called himself a king, and from what I saw, he wasn't exaggerating. What did you see? How deep did you go? Were you ever spotted? The tunnels go forever, and they branch and meet dead ends. They loop and tangle. Who knows how many entrances there are hidden around. At the end of all that darkness, I did come upon... What was it? A kind of castle within a huge cavern, a thing of spires and stone, a whole civilization almost. And the Deep King. I saw him. Their home? Their home. Their fortress, really. I'll tell you, it seems almost unreal now. A nightmare world, a land of lostlings, windless and cold. And much as I'm not anxious to leave the surface again, We're looking for a way to stop them, to quench the Deepist leaders and collapse their order. I think we found it. So we fight the beast in its den. One way or another, this war has to end. I think this may be our best chance. Send a party to confront the Deep King in his lair. This will be the final fight. I guess you guys can go ahead and just finish off the Tier 3 defenses. Just to get it done. Alright. Now, let's send our group in. I'm going to throw down a save first. Alright, let's get our party together. So, Dunbar, Boya, Bully, Joya. You three are going to go in. Sen is definitely also going to go in because she's been around for a while. Who else? That is the question. So you got a warrior, 2 rangers, well, a warrior, a ranger, a lightning guy, and a mystic. Who shall be the last one to join? I don't believe it's going to be Bellry, nor will it be Zerla. So Daglin, Dinesh, or Zua. I kind of feel like Zua. No, maybe Daglin, because we're only going to have one melee guy. Yes, we'll send Daglin with them. That seems fitting. Everyone gather together. Sen has a way to go, and it looks like we're going to have another calamity. Not that good. Okay. The Faithful Hobble Enemy. Get rid of the Faithful. We're going to be dealing with chosen hobbling enemies, but we'll be fine. Alright. Here goes. This journey feels interminable. Tunnels curve in long, natural arcs, the rolling of buried hills. The cart of rations and equipment they bring is the loudest thing down here. Ambush is a constant threat. Their camps, their sleep, their meals, all are muted and misaligned, soon with no sense of time or proper place. Daglin got out the cold bacon. At least the fungus burns. Long into their trip, they begin to doubt they'll ever see stars again. Infinite caverns enclose them. Frigid winds gust from the depths, set all the stone throats of the earth singing, a choir of hollow voices. They find and follow the marks they're looking for, and eventually arrive at their destination having made excellent time. Douse the light. Come forward quietly, pass the word back. The outskirts of the deepest fortress seem mostly still. Think we have to assume they're ready for us. Then shouldn't we get ready ourselves? They backtrack to a defensible alcove that had acted as their last camp. Last chance to fix up our gear with what we brought. Empty that cart and make the most of it. They set about making final preparations. Alright, let's see here. We got a couple people who can do things. I don't know why this is... Okay. Joya can actually improve this. Seems like a good idea. We've got Spike Thrower. Rename it to Spike Sieger. Seems fitting. You can also improve this. Good. And you can also improve that. Perfect. The rest of you are pretty good. That's actually just a regular axe. You don't have anything else. That's a fang axe for Dralvin, which we're not fighting. And that is for knockback, which actually doesn't matter because you're using that. You don't have any offhand items, I just realized. Let's see. Warding, burning, throwing net, hurl axe, poison. Poison? I like that idea. Oh no, usable twice per mission. By your next... Okay, it's not automatic. Yeah, let's give you a shield. Pretty simple. and everything else is basically at top tier. So I think we're good. Nothing else to improve. Let us begin. Alright. Hornchilds, 2 Merc Mothers, 2 Chosen, 1 Melee Woken, and 2 Woken Slingers. You know, the Deep King we met, that man in the shadows. What about his queen? He mentioned her, deferentially. If she exists, I imagine we'll have to deal with both of them. 2 deep monarchs. A queen, a king, a castle under the ground, a kingdom of believers, barbarians, and fools. Keeps this way, son. Everything they've scraped out, everything they've built, it's pretty incredible. Too many celebrated achievements are founded on someone's misery. True, when you think of the dead. I see movement. Careful now. Alright, first things first. Thunderstomp, maybe that'll help? Yes, that helped out a lot. A whole bunch of them are now stunned. Lightning the Chosen. Go to the right, damn it. Perfect, okay, I'll take that. Okay, you can't move very far, interestingly enough. Interfuse, okay, you can Discus. Merc Mother. Good. And you took out that Hornchild, too. Beautiful. Okay. Joya. I need you to take out that Merc Mother if you can. Shoot it. Nice! Okay. Zealous Leap. Throw the axe at that. Good. And it looks like everyone else just got stunned. So head on up here. Oh no, I don't think that was stunned. Okay, no matter. Bully! You're gonna move forward here. Chain Lightning. Perfect. Perfect. Still gotta deal with the Hornchild, so you head over to here, we'll get some preparations in. You'll be able to shoot that Hornchild dead. Good. Alright, Sen, you head over to here. Sentinel. And Dunbar, you move forward. Alright. This is going to be a tricky area. Oh, there's a lot to this area. Oh boy. Alright, Daglin, open the door. 2 Father Funguses and 2 Mushroxes and 5 Slingers. Oh, this is going to be not that great. Alright, you're going to Guardian. Joya, shoot that Slinger. Alright. Bully, you're not really going to be able to get much, are you? No, you can't, so Silk Step here. Okay, you're going to go over to here. You're going to Zealous Leap. Throw Axe. Get rid of that Slinger. You're going to be untouchable. Oh, that didn't work. Not how I intended. Alright, Dunbar. Steel Fire. Alright, you'll be able to take care of that Mushrox a bit. Alright, here it comes. Nice, but not enough! Ow, ow, ow. Good job on the taking cover. There's another. Ow. Okay. At least they're not healing. Alright, Bully. You're gonna head over to here. Chain Lightning. There goes that Father Fungus. There goes that Slinger. Couldn't get the other one, unfortunately. Alright, you're gonna head over to here, attack the mush rocks. Good, armor shredded. Sen. Can't zealous leave. Okay, strike the mush rocks. Good. Dunbar. You actually can't. Oh, because it's right there. Oh, we got more foes coming in from behind. Also, you were crippled. Okay, you're gonna step here. Ignite that mush rocks. Good. You are going to finish off this mush rocks. Kinda have to. I'm pretty sure we're gonna need to keep moving. Alright. We got a mush rocks coming in. Not good. Alright, you are just going to charge in. Bully, you're gonna head over to here. You're gonna finish off these two. Of course he blocked it! Crotchety, that's new. Alright, Joya, you head up here. Shoot this slinger. He dodged, of course he did. Alright, you head up there. Alright, we need to prepare. Taking a lot of damage. And we got more slingers coming in. Wonderful. Well, we can chain lightning that one. Okay. Dunbar, you are going to head up to here. Daglin, you're going to get up to here. We're going to need to open that door. You're going to head up to here and shoot that. Good. Right, Sen, you're gonna move up to here. Sentinel. We need to get through that door. Oh boy! Not keen on the hobble. Of course it healed. Hornchilds, great. Open the door, see what's in here. 2 Shadow Hunters, and Speaker of the Depths, and Woken, and Hornchilds. Oh, this is getting very, very difficult. And we've still got guys coming in behind us. Okay, send strike. Head over to here. Chain lightning. Good, the mush rocks is handled. Dunbar. Not much you can interfuse with, so head up to here. You can aid. That's actually going to be good for some of us. I forgot you could do that. So you head to here. Daglin. Hornchild, Woken. Alright, enter Guardian. You head up to here. Silk Step. Oh, I didn't see that one. There's one of the Shadow Hunters. And the Hornchild. And revealed Joya. Well, Daglin at least took care of a Hornchild. There's a Speaker. There's the other Shadow Hunter. Oh boy. How? Now we've got a Chosen coming in. Okay, you Head up to here. You'll be able to do something. Okay, a Thunder Stomp. Blocked. I am not surprised. You have a chance. Go for it. That works. Alright, Daglin, strike. That's some damage. You, I want you to fall back. Damn it, he dodged! Are we supposed to just charge in? Interfuse here. You can discus. Shadowhunter's still alive, but not for long. Not the best. Nice. Oh boy, Sen's in trouble. Sen's in a lot of trouble. Sen! Okay. You still up? Not exactly. Don't need Joya fussing over me, though. Who's fussing? Look at yourself, you're clearly done. Oh yeah? Watch this. Sen dies, deals 19 damage. Sen hurls herself forward for a final strike. Rah! Sen! Sen, what do you think you're... Okay, we've got a Chosen here. Daglin, you can take care of that speaker for the depths. Do so. Strike it. Okay, there's some damage. Bully, I want you to finish off that Shadowhunter. Good. Dunbar, you head over to here. We need to take care of the speaker. Bone Lance, that's a good one. Do it. Good. Alright, and you can finish off this Horn Child. Sen took way too much damage. A Merc Mother coming from way back there. Okay, you guys need to get up there. So, charge. Everyone get up there. We got enough range that we can get there. Sen, it was a valiant sacrifice. Okay, more Woken. Joya, open the door. Oh, we could have just done that. This it? Leave the rest to tussle with their own. The warm keep smells sweetly smoky. All the articles in here, old though they might be, wouldn't be out of place in Daglin's room, or Bully's. All this ancient stuff makes me feel like a dead man somehow, walking through the Hall of Heroes. And who drew this map? Someone long ago from a dead world. They enter the inner chamber where a huge hearth glows. You've come. I can't say I'm unimpressed. The Deep King draws himself up, then turns, proceeding into a deeper chamber. If you must slay us to be satisfied, then first hear our story. Come. The great fire burns steady and strong. It chews on a mat of woody fungi, producing the pleasant aroma that hangs in the air here. The Deep King leads him past a vast library, rich in texts that haven't seen light in centuries. I'd have to spend eternity to read all these. Eternity might be too short. So many books, so much wisdom. Swirls of dust dance behind them. Dark shapes fill the halls they've left. All sense the weight of the mountain, the gravity of this great mystery, sinking and settling, threatening to entomb them. It just makes me mad, the selfish cowards. So let's end it. Another waft of warm, fragrant air blows from up ahead. We'll talk inside, young heroes, and spin no more fictions. Finally, the Deep King ducks under a tenderly carved archway, into a small, well-appointed chamber. The woman standing by the fire sets down a steaming cup. Here they are, my dear. Our assailants. How striking they are! Heroes of the present age. Well, we'll hear you out. Yeah, we're certainly curious. Are you impatient because you're young, or because you're annoying? Probably a little of both. We're not listening if you have nothing to say. Names, then. I'm Aelus. This man you've dealt with is Lestrand. We're king and queen here. Those names actually sound familiar. I'm sure you remember our tomb, don't you? Here evermore lie Aelus and Lestrand. Their love, which protected so many, shall crater their eternal sleep. You're saying we are them, those heroes from long ago. 2 of them, anyway. The lovers, they called us. In a sense, we were once you. Adventuring, fighting to defend the helpless, building what we could. We lost friends, buried them, did it all the right way. You were heroes. You served people. But there was no end to it, you see. We tried, but there was only more death. There's only ever death, waiting. Despite all we did for so many, we found no exemption. Doom swallows the meek and strong together. But let me guess, you thought you deserved better than everyone else. You thought you were special. Shh! Let her talk. Older we got, we realized no matter how much we ever might accomplish, even the story of us, seldom crossing ungrateful lips, would cease to be spoken one day. There'd always been the assumption we'd grow old and retire. We were supposed to be satisfied, that we'd live on through our legacy. That wasn't for you, was it? There's a better way. We knew there would be. So we went and did what others in our company dared not do. There was a mystic woman we'd met in our journeys below the ground, a witch of the deep we'd been tasked to destroy. We entered her seclusion and explained our quandary. The great injustice that death takes heroes in time, just as it does all nibbling mice and measly lies worth less. You took your worries to this witch of the deep, ostensibly a wicked being you'd been tasked to destroy, and then you asked for her guidance. Yes. Right. Okay. Wisdom is wisdom. How can you judge what you don't understand? That woman gave us the secret in payment for her life. The secret to prolong our own lives indefinitely by drinking the spiritual essence of others willingly bequeathed to us. In covenant, and to aid us, she summoned our Messiah. He would be our servant and an idol to easy fools. In part to test its loyalty, we ordered the thing to slay her. And it did. Our shadow Messiah. You mean that massive beast that hunted us in the cavern? Notably absent now. Where is it? The monster is willful. It seeks its own ends. But that doesn't matter. It was born to a purpose. It served. Anyway, we'd soon formed a plan. We even hoped to bring our old friends into our secret. However, old Thymthera had been with us since the beginning. I expected her to react with more intelligence. What had to happen? And soon we devised our model of ascension. Descension, to be perfectly thematic. We began looking for those who would seize their chance. The right words, that's all it takes to peel weak grips from the morals they limply cling to. From our earliest servants to our youngest, we swallowed what they surrendered. Those who came first were able to achieve greater forms, descending, drinking beside us at our endless wells. And from the truly worthy we took nothing. better with their essences intact, bodies and minds unchanged. Nice to look at, charismatic figures to aspire to. Nice to look at? I mean for the common folk. A quiet moment passes. It's not a grand or remarkable moment, in any noticeable respect, but for the span of this moment at least, these powerful individuals, capable of shaping so much of the world's histories and future, stand together, on the cusp of action. That's what all of this was, then. Every poor soul who took an oath fed your immortality. Such is the nature of gods. From 1,000 small hearts, enormity. That lesser lives expire in order to extend the lives of the exceptional. Isn't it better? I don't think we have much else to talk about, do we? Even after hearing our story? We're the same! No, we're really not. We'll let you in! There's no reason for any of us to die. You've earned this, and you'll sacrifice nothing. Gain everything. Forever! Together, we can mold the next 1,000 years, and the next. We are the winds of change. We come and pass. Eternity among trash. Dying is preferable. You don't see that? I'd turn you down if I knew I'd die today. The last look that goes between the monarchs is brief. Hard to imagine what they're thinking, or what they might want to tell each other after so long a time. In the end, they say nothing. Deep Queen Aelas, Her Majesty moves with gentle precision, meditative purpose, and as if all time and consequence were hers to distribute. The worried crease of her brow seems to be her only expression. Deep King Lestrand, His Majesty's walk is heavy and grim, and he seems slow to shift in his gaze. Even so, he fights with unbelievable ease, natural as breathing. Alright. Let us begin this fight. We're wounded, we're damaged, but we'll do what we can. You've got quite a bit that you can interfuse with. Actually, Splinter Blast seems like a good idea because you'll get Shred and Pierce. Do it! She managed to dodge, unfortunately. But the Deep King is taking quite a bit of damage. Nice! And Joya! I think you can finish off the Deep King, can't you? And Deep King Lestrand is dealt with. Now we must deal with Deep Queen Aelas. She is quite strong. Ow! And they summon more. Burn 1 damage. Regardless, I understand the risks. Strike. Alright, Bully. Not gonna do anything. They're coming from somewhere, I don't know where. Point is, you need to back up, and Chain Lightning. Quite a bit of damage, quite a bit amount of damage. You, Shooter. Very nice. And Dunbar. If you ignite, 100%. And with that, the Deep Queen is dealt with. Mission accomplished. Ooh, Dunbar leveled up. And so did Bully and Daglin. Okay, quite a few. I guess a riposte might not be bad. For you, archery is a good thing to have. And Daglin... Ooh. You may as well have wisdom. But, in the end, it takes very little time for the breath to still. Once immortal, the monarchs are now dead. As the 2 regal corpses are brought out, the crowding Deepists melt from sight. They slump amid pillars into shadows and down dark holes. Despair and confusion congeal on their mute faces. The Deep Queen and her king will never leave this place. They're laid in state in sight of the citadel, the wind-barren wonder of their underworld. Their ancient, perfect flesh takes flame. Daglin, Bully, Joya, and Dunbar take what can be salvaged in their small cart, and they go. They bring the body of Sen, who wouldn't wish to remain in this darkness. The journey back is strange and dreamlike. The quiet caverns take on a different character, no longer as threatening as they are cold and empty. Now you rest. Maybe you deserve more suffering than we brought you, but you were heroes once. A gentle net of daylight dips past the entrance of the tomb, and pulls them up into the sun-struck woods. The seasons that have gone by under the ground feel splotched onto their arms and faces, crusted like mud or clay. Forest air washes them, fragrant, clean, and stupefying. And now let's get drunk and have a tomb-collapsing party! Who will ever know but us? Who will ever dream what could have been? Another 1,000 years. Another and another. What's buried is buried. Lost is lost. Gone is gone. Heroes grow old and their myths expire. Even the mighty constellations die. We're lucky enough to breathe the cold air. Watch the stars burn bright and smile as they leave the sky. We're lucky to wake and sleep in our own power, each contained in one unique span of time. Lucky to run and fall and crack and crumble on our first morning, storyless. But on our last night, welcome in legendary company. The end. Alright, Monarchs Under the Mountain, complete. Let's go through the ending here. With the cutscene, of course. Sorry the episode ended up going that long. But quite an epic tale, I must say. As we see the past and tale of what they had, and learn about what little bit they have at the end here. One day, Zerla awoke with a lightness in her step. I understand now. It all makes sense. She vanished for 10 years and returned somehow unaged and full of contentment. An offer of immortality refused. Finally, an end to the madness. Hey, I'm bored. Want to go hunt something? Oh, I think Bolly was ready to retire. The Pilgrim Lig saw his brother's statue move to a peaceful, fragrant place. There, for the rest of his days, he stayed, reading to the Stone Man. Oh, I missed that. I missed the rest of that. Arthur was a good fighter throughout, we'll say that. One of Crab's Band Tannery's first challenges was when Dinesh asked him to tan the hide of a buffalo twice as large as anyone had seen. How would you? Hunting it was easy, finding a cart to pulling it back, now that was a trick. Not much more, I don't think. Inspired by what she had seen in the Morthagi, Bellry set up a tinkering workshop and built impressive clockwork sculptures. No souls were harmed in their making, and the sculptures never tried to kill anyone. Fair enough. Zerla enjoyed spending time with the researchers of Crane Star Gasworks. They shared an enthusiasm for small explosions and poking dangerous materials. Sounds about fitting. Zua got up to see the sunrise every morning. Often she insisted on company. Not all eyes are born to gaze upon the same things at the same extremities of day. Oh, missed the rest. Wow, this is amazing. Thanks for bringing me. Dinesh's dream of her own personal research tower had finally been fulfilled. She kept it well stocked with flammable powders and a couple of summoning circles. And everyone happy at the end. One story ends. Don't worry, Sarah, I'm still going. Don't leave yet. Sleep. Alright. These heroes will be added to your legacy. Just about everyone, which is fair enough. But choosing heroes to promote. I can't promote Sen or... Oh, Bellry can't be promoted because she needs at least 2 abilities, and Sen died, so she can't be promoted, which makes some sense. Okay, Arthur, you're definitely being promoted to Fabled Adventurer. Let's see. I think Boley also needs to be promoted. It seems fitting. Who else? We've got 2 others that we can promote. It's unfortunate that Sen can't be. Who else? Dunbar, I think, should be. He did do quite a bit with what he did, so promote him. And who else? Who else is worthy of being promoted? Joya stayed through quite a bit. Etheria did fight for quite a while, but I think we'll promote Joya. He stayed for a long time. Okay, the elemental weapons you discovered this game have been unlocked, yada yada yada. Okay, the legacy has been improved. And we have more heroes. Go on, just load up the legacy, we may as well see. It has been expanded. Let's see. If we go to Tier 3, how many do we have? Only Arthur is in Tier 3. We have quite a few who are in Tier 2, which is nice. Alright, Arthur is a very good legend. Alright. But that is going to be the end of this episode. Still got one more episode in the stream, so those of you watching that, don't leave. But this episode is over. Next episode, we've got the 4th campaign to look at. Aluna and the Moth. That'll be in the next episode, though. So, until then, I am Chester44, also known as Falai. This has been a Let's Play of Wildermyth, and I shall see you all next time.